I'm sorry if y'all catch me looking up, it's because I'm looking at my viewfinder. I'm checking things out my viewfinder, because I know on some other videos I'm not looking directly to, like, I'm looking directly to the camera now, but if you see me doing this and talking and I'm not looking at you, it's just forced a habit, because I'm talking to myself. You're not here with me, so I'm talking to the camera, so I kind of feel like I need to talk to myself. I'm rambling. Hey everyone, it's me again, MUA Black Swan, back again with another video, and this is going to be a makeup tutorial, but like I did in my other videos, we're going to get into this hair. Y'all see me play with it, and it is magnificent, honey. It is the same way, you see, look, I have to look at my hair at this point. I have to look into my viewfinder for this part, because look how bouncy this is. Look how silky and bouncy this hair is. Like from root to tip, Panty Pro V commercial realness. Almost choked on that. Panty Protein. Pantene. Is it Pantene Protein? I don't know. This hair right here, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all about it, because I know somebody's going to want to know about it. This is actually the hair that I reviewed in my earlier video. This is the Sunburn hair, and it is still magnificent. It is still luscious and full. And baby, when I say I have been wearing this out, like I've been wearing her out. Not wearing her out, I mean like wearing her out. Bumping it, shaking in it, and it's still not tangling. How you do a whole... I've been having this hair since I actually got it in my hands. It's been close to a month now. And yeah, it's been like 3 weeks. Let's say 3 weeks. And I've been wearing her out. Like out in the cold and the humidity and the rain, and I'm gonna get into these details because you know we gotta move forward. Okay, so on this hair, it is Peruvian straight. It's a 26, a 28, a 28, and a 30. So 4 bundles, because you're gonna need that with. If you want your hair to hit 30 inches down, because it's hitting me at my hip. I'm really short. Let me see if I can stand up on this thing. I'm wearing my sweatpants. So it's hitting me past my butt. And the closure is a 4x4, and the closure was 20 inch. And like I said before, I cut it to layer it, because when I first got it, it was extremely blunt. And I feel like with this hair, it's one of them things where it's so pretty in its natural state, because when I got it, it was extremely straight. I feel like it's so pretty natural state. I feel like there's really no reason for me to like fuss with it or change it up. But I know it's very easy to get stuck in your comfort zone. We said we're going to step out of our comfort zone. So when I figure out what else I'm going to do to this hair that's drastic, I will let you know. And then I know my baby hairs are janky. Okay? Don't judge me, girl. But like the closures are nice and everything like that. And I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, let me show you what I flat iron the hair with. As a little tip for like hair maintenance, to keep the luster of the hair. Like if you're washing it and having to like revive it, this hair already comes very lustrous. But of course, as hair gets older and you keep wearing it out and washing it and apply heat, it's going to lose luster. So you add this Beyond the Zone. Let's see if it's in focus. This right here is going to give your hair life. So you spray this all over your hair or your wigs, and then you take your flat iron, and then it's not gonna, it's heat protectant. It's going to give it sheen, and it's not going to weigh the hair down. It's going to keep the hair nice and light, because me, I hate it when I get heat protectant and it gets real oily on my hair and it feels like my hair has a residue. And this, it's funny because it leaves a residue, but it doesn't weigh the hair down. And what I mean by residue, what I mean by the residue that it's leaving is the sheen. Yeah, it's gonna help keep the hair nice and luscious and healthy looking. So when you have, because when you have really, really nice hair, you want to do everything in your power to keep that hair looking brand new, right? So, oh yeah, and then here's all of the hair, just in case you want to see how 4 bundles in a 20-inch closer looks like. This is pretty thick, especially for extremely bone straight hair. It's very, very thick. Okay, that's it for the hair. All the information is going to be right below, down in the description box. So this is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. And this is a very, very, I'm going to break down how, I keep looking at looking at my viewfinder. Here I go again. So this is going to be a very simplified way of creating a dramatic eye, a smoky eye. And I know a lot of y'all are afraid to do smoky eyes, but during the tutorial I'm going to break down a few steps that may hopefully soothe some of them fears, because makeup should be fun and you should want to explore things that may have scared you before, because that's the way I discovered some tricks along the way, doing things I wasn't comfortable with. So sometimes beauty is pain, but also beauty is stepping out of your comfort zone. So we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna try to get y'all to do smoky eyes. Yeah. Okay, first step is we're gonna take a medium-sized fluffy brush. This is from Morphe. It actually is not named because it was in a set, but to be honest, to do this part you really don't need any particular number of brush. You just need a medium-sized fluffy brush because you want the product to go from your crease almost touching your eyebrow bone. You want the whole middle part of your eyelid to be completely covered in this orange or whatever color that you desire for this look. So what I'm doing is just sweeping it back and forth until it looks evenly dispersed through that center point of my eyelid. Okay, so for the second color, I'm using Abby from the exact same eyeshadow palette. We are going to stay in the same eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to try to make this harder than what it is. But basically what I'm doing is starting out the lid color by packing on as much product as possible without too much fallout. Because fallout is just eyeshadow that hasn't connected with your lid. So you can save yourself some time by just taking a smaller amount and slowly packing it on, and then taking a whole bunch and then slapping it on your eye. If that makes any sense. Just take a smaller amount and pack it on instead of taking too much and then having a bigger mess. So I don't even know if that makes any sense. Anyway, also on the corner of your darker shade, you're going to use a light hand to blend out the edges. That part is key. You really want to take your time and really blend out the edge of that darker shade. You want it to be gradient into your transition color, because that's going to make or break your smoky eye. If it looks chalky or it's not blended, then it's gonna look crazy. It's sincerely gonna look crazy. So with my brush, it's dense, but it also blends, so I can do 2 steps at once. So I can pack it on, and I can also sweep out and blend out the edges. Sometimes I also will take the brush that I used for the center crease and then touch my edges up with that. Especially with this one, because this color doesn't blend out as easily as you think. You have to really mess with it. So don't be discouraged. Just keep at it, keep blending, and it'll look just fine. For this part, I prefer to use a shade or two lighter than the shade on my eyelid. I do that because I have bags under my eyes and I have wrinkles and my makeup will crease sometimes. So to prevent any more aging or making my eyes look any more sleepy that they already do, I go ahead and use a shade or two lighter than whatever shade I'm using on my actual lid. And also I'm using a small detailed blending brush, and I'm just making sure it is connecting right underneath my eyelid. Like wherever you put your mascara, it's going to go right underneath that part. This is also an unmarked Morphe brush. I apologize. That brush has no number. It was part of a set as well, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at an Ulta store for a pretty cheap price. So now, of course, I'm adding my mascara. I usually use my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, but I ran out, so I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm slapping off some lashes. And this is my Wet n Wild Jumbo Eyebrow Highlight Pencil. For some reason, this eyebrow highlight pencil really sticks. So throughout the day, even though my eyes are watering up, it's more likely to stay put. That white on my waterline, it's more likely to stay put than if I use like my MAC white pencil. I don't know, but it works amazing. And for the eyebrow bone, I'm just going to sweep on the color Zara from the same palette. And I'm just making sure that I'm tapping it on and blending it out the exact same way I did my other eyeshadows, going back and forth, making sure everything is smooth using the light hand. And then I'm going to take that same color and tap it onto my inner corner, and also using sweeping motions with a light hand till I get the look I desire. I know y'all see that black thing on my nose. That is from the mascara. I messed up and I got so much mascara on my nose. And if you do that, do not panic. Just let it dry all the way up, then take the spoolie and chip it off. And then if you still have a little residue, you can just put makeup on top. But do not wipe it off immediately if you get mascara on your makeup. So that's going to be it for the video. Thank y'all guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.